Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Keto Cooker with Ron, and I'm Ron. Well, today we're going to be making a strawberry blueberry cobbler. Now this particular recipe, I've been doing a lot of Google searching on YouTube and I came across a number of them, but we thought we'd give this one a try, and I'll put the link below the description below where I got the recipe from the original YouTuber. So what we'll need for this particular recipe is blueberries, strawberries, and she says it doesn't matter if you use fresh or frozen. We're going to use fresh today, and I'm always a firm believer that fresh is the best of the two, even though fresh and frozen are really considered fresh. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut the stems off of the strawberries that have already been pre-washed, and pre-washed on the blueberries. On the filling, we'll use a total of 3 cups on the combined of the two, and I don't measure, I just put what I think I put in. And we're going to use an 8x8 pan, which is a glass container. Now it doesn't quite measure 8x8 because it's a rectangular pan, and it's a glass clear lid, and I'll put the ingredients in there, and then I'm going to soften them up in the microwave as far as the strawberries and the blueberries are concerned, maybe for about 20 seconds just to soften them up, and then I'll crush them down with my fork a little bit, and then I'll add a little bit of, okay, so this is what we need for ingredients. You're going to need some Xanthan Gum, 1/4 of a teaspoon, which we already have it pre-weighed. We're going to need some sugar-free confectioner, granulated sugar, which is sugar-free, 2 tablespoons. And we're going to use 1 teaspoon of a fresh squeezed lemon. And that'll go into the mixture itself. And then for the dry ingredients, we're going to get the nice golden brown almond flour crust. This particular recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of melted butter, 2/3 of a cup of almond flour, and confectioner Swerve, 2 tablespoons, and we already got that measured out and pre-weighed. And then we're going to mix the ingredients as well in together. And if you just follow along with what I'm doing, you should be fine. And when you start putting out all your ingredients together, at this point you should have your oven preheated up to 450 degrees, and this gets baked off at about 20 to 30 minutes, I believe, or until the crust is golden brown, and you're going to enjoy it. So I'm not going to be talking over this particular video. I'm just going to have you just kind of like, I'm going to flip the camera down at this point, and I'm going to cut the strawberries up, and I'll put everything together in a bowl, and then I'll show you how I put it together and what I add on top with the instructions over the timeline with a little bit of music. And so let me know what you guys think. Now yesterday we made a nice blueberry loaf, and it came out absolutely delicious. And at Thanksgiving time, I used to always buy those quick breads from Pillsbury, and I really love those breads, the date nut breads and the blueberry breads and all those great products that Pillsbury makes. But the problem is there are a lot of them are pre-processed foods and are not really acceptable to keto. And when you're trying to lose weight, you know, you're making sacrifices. But my weight is down appropriate enough to where I can have this stuff and it's not going to bother me now and then if I just want it once in a while for a treat. So that's what we're doing today. Now, those of you guys know, you've been following me along for quite a while. I'm down over 100 pounds, pretty close to 125 pound weight loss at the start of my journey 81 weeks ago. And so I'm starting to put up recipes more every day, or at least once, twice a week as I get time to film these out. They take a tremendous amount of time to film, and you know, experimenting. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. Now remember, you do you. I mean, that's what I'm doing me. Now, this isn't exactly how she's doing it, but I'm doing it pretty close to how her recipe is. And so, but if you follow this recipe along, you'll be fine. And like I said, don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to ask questions. And I'll give you my taste test on it afterwards. But I miss certain treats like this, like a coffee in the afternoon, and you can probably just take this particular recipe and freeze it maybe up to 2 or 3 weeks, or even a month even, and just pull it out of the freezer and cut it up in half and put it in these little containers and have your dessert whenever you want to have something as a treat. Now Megan and Matt from the Keto Connect, they made something similar to this, but they did blackberries, and I love blackberries too, and these are all keto approved fruits and that we can have. Strawberries, not so much, but I mean, strawberries you can have them within moderation, and you know, what the amounts that I'm putting in there is so bogus, and it's not going to affect us all that much. But I'm gonna try to see if I can't figure out the macros and put them over the timeline. But if somebody knows what the macros are, could you please let me know? Because what's going on is I need to get that Carb Manager renewed. I let the subscription run out, so I don't get the paid version on anymore. But I'm thinking about going back to it this week there because I got some extra money this month. And but anyways, guys, everything's going good. So let's get down to this recipe and film this all out. And I got some more videos coming later on this week. So remember, you guys are amazing. Thank you. I love you guys. So just follow me along and you'll be fine. And if you do make this, let me know what you guys think and how it came out. And I just kind of like some positive feedback. But I'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, Keto Cooking with Ron, and I'm Ron. Well, strawberry blueberry cobbler just came out of the oven, and it's piping hot, so I'm letting it cool down. So this particular recipe called for 3 cups of blueberries or strawberries or both or any kind of berry. So what we did was we took a mixture of the blueberries and strawberries, the fresh, and you can use frozen. And then what I did was I cut up the strawberries in little bite-sized chunks, and then I softened it all up in the microwave for about 1.5 minutes. And then I took at that point, I took a 1/4 of a teaspoon of Xanthan Gum, and that was added as a thickening agent. And I coated it really well and stirred it a little bit. And then I set everything aside, and then on our dried ingredients, we used 2/3 of a cup of almond flour, 2 tablespoons of confectioner Swerve for keto, and then we used a tablespoon of lemon juice, and it was freshly squeezed lemon juice. And I felt it wasn't giving me enough texture that I needed, so then I added about maybe 3 tablespoons of lemon juice altogether. On the butter, we did 2 tablespoons of batter, and we melted it down and put it into the flour mixture, and then we just kind of mixed it up until it came out nice and crumbly. And then we put it on top of the blueberries and strawberries in a coated pan with oil, and then we baked it off in the oven, and it took approximately 15 to 20 minutes. Keep an eye on it. You don't want it to burn. This is okay. It's nice and brown. Yeah, and those are the blueberries on top, as you can see. The pan is very, very hot. I don't want to touch it right now, but I'm really, really anxious to try this. But so let me know what you guys think, and if you like this video, I'll be posting more like this. But this is the first time I ever made a cobbler, and I've been wanting to make this for quite a while. And yeah, we'll see how it comes out. So hey guys, so what's going on? So today is March 9th, I believe, and we had a little bit of an afternoon downtime today, and after no newspaper assignments today. Got one tomorrow and one Friday. But today in Keto Cooking with Ron, today we made a strawberry blueberry cobbler. Now, I never made this before, but I just wanted to show you what it just came out of the oven a little while ago. Maybe do it horizontal way and explain how I made this. Now, I did film it out, and I'm going to be putting that up on my channel there probably tomorrow or Saturday, well, sometime this week. And I'll get my little notepad over here, and I'll explain to you how I made this. So what I did was I took 3 cups of fresh strawberries and a combination of strawberries and fresh blueberries, and I pre-weighed them, well, measured them, and then I softened them up and I put them in this square container. I took some cooking oil and sprayed the container really well in the pan. And once that was ready, I cut up my strawberries and I mixed them up with my blueberries, and that was it for that, okay? And then at that point, after I softened it up, I put a 1/4 of a teaspoon of Xanthan Gum, which is we use for keto, for those of you who are not sure what that is. And what that does is acts as a thickening agent. And I just kind of like mixed it all in with everything that had going on underneath the almond flour crust that I have here. The recipe calls for no eggs, so if you got an egg tolerance, you don't have to worry about it. And so then we set that aside. And then on our dry ingredients, we use 2/3 of a cup of almond flour, 2 tablespoons of confectioner Swerve, sugar-free for keto. And that was pretty much real. Oh yeah, and then 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and then we put that into the flour and confectioner sugar, and then we mixed it all up until it was nice and like crumbly like, and then we sprinkled it on top, and then we kind of like broke up the crumbs and everything, and then I put it on a 450 preheated oven for approximately 15 minutes, and that's the way it came out. And yeah, I just wanted to. I'm gonna take my spoon. I'm not gonna. So what I do on keto, guys. Those of you been following me, I'll cut this in half and I'll cut that in half again. This is considered 4 servings. Okay. Now I won't eat this all in one day. So what I'll do is since I don't want to, I'm lazy. I don't want to dirty all kinds of dishes. So what I'll do is I'll just take this, and after it completely cools, I'll cover it up and I'll put it in the refrigerator, and I'll have this for an afternoon treat. Now I've been doing very, very well on my weight loss. We're down to 210 pounds this morning, and I was really happy with that. And we've got 10 more pounds to go to get down to Wonderland. I don't think I'm going to do it this month, but you never know. You'd be surprised. But I'm gonna at this point, what I'm going to do is just make sure my spoon is clean. I think it is, because I was using that for the almond flour. We're going to take a little bite out of it and just show you what it is. I never had this before. I've always wanted to try this, and then I put 4 strawberries on top to garnish it, and like I said again, you can use frozen strawberries or fresh. If you're not doing keto, you can do the same method for peaches, that sort of thing. Now, I'm not really supposed to have peaches on keto because of the high content in sugar. Strawberries are kind of like a yes and no type deal, but these are really, really minimal amount of strawberries that I'm using. It's not going to affect me from bouncing out of my ketosis right now, but I've been really, really happy in how things are progressing with my weight. And with the Sentinel job, I just got to get a little bit better with the journalism. Don't forget, I never went to high school for this stuff, and I never went to high school, period. So this is all learning on the fly. And within the next 1 or 2 jobs, I'll be right there, and I'll get it. But we're gonna dig into this thing together, and I'll just put it up this. And if you look, this is really, really. Look at that, guys, huh? Oh my God. Now I gotta go. Now I'm gonna. So what I do is like this. I'll just do this. I'll square it off to this size, and this is a serving size for me right here. All right. Now all I got to do right now is figure out the macros and the calories, but it's not that much. And then what I'll do is I'll make a cup of coffee, and I'll enjoy a cup of coffee, and edit the video and put it out on the YouTube channel, Lovin Keto, Ron's Weight Loss Journey. And we're going to have a new video posted probably later tomorrow talking about forgiving the past to move on to the future. And it should be a pretty interesting topic. And I won't get into detail because I'm going to save all that for the YouTube video when I post that video. But yeah, check that out, guys, huh? Comment on this video. What do you guys think? Look at it. Look at that. Huh? I mean, how great is that? So just because I'm on a weight loss journey, you don't have to give up anything. You just have to make it a different way. I mean, Donald and I went shopping today at Market Basket. Would I have liked to get my favorite hermits and all that stuff? But all that stuff in the past has always got me in trouble with weight, and many of you guys and gals that are trying to lose weight out there. And you got options. So when you see me doing right now, that's one whole serving right there, and that satisfies me. So I'll eat this up until Saturday. So I'll have one every day until it's all gone. And I got it. And what was great about this Pyrex container set that my mom bought me for Christmas, they got every one of these containers has lids, and I can store this up in the refrigerator up to about 1 or 2 weeks. And you can pre-make this ahead of time and even freeze it, take it out and pop it in, put it in the microwave on the go. And this is awesome, guys. I just can't get over this. How good this looks. Look at how good that looks, huh? Doesn't that make you like you want to just come in and take a bite out of that? Look at that. But anyways, I'm gonna take one bite out of this. Oh my word. I don't know, guys. I guess I'm gonna have to open up my own kitchen there and start, maybe who knows? Maybe I might have another career in cooking for low carb, healthy foods. I do all healthy foods, by the way, now, guys. I don't go off playing too much. And when I go shopping, when I'm in, say, like if I'm in those burger places, I'm not going to represent any of those burger places, but I'll try to strictly stick to my weight loss journey, because it's very important for me to get healthy, and so I continue to feel better and feel good about myself. And my leg is fine and everything's fine, and I can't complain. Life has been good, and but yeah, I just wanted to show you what I made today, and you know, comment on my video. Look at that, huh? Does that look good? But anyways, thank you for joining my video this afternoon, and we got a little bit of light snow coming down. It's not supposed to amount to too much today, and I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my day and take it easy and get caught up with some of my programming and do some video editing. And Steffi from the Incredible Shrinking Steffi and the Shrinkables, her Facebook support group. Now, her and I are both on, she's on week 82, I believe, this week, and I'm on week 81. And we both lost a significant amount of weight. So this coming Saturday at 2 p.m., I'm going to share it to the Facebook. Her, I, and two other her fellow YouTubers, the two ladies, we're going to be doing a live Q&A session. And we're going to talk about keto. We're going to talk about biography of each one of us, our journey, where we are, our goals and ambitions going forward, and any questions that you might want to ask each one of us about keto and what got us started on all this. And I got all this stuff documented in both paper form and in the video. And these are all recipes that I made in the past, but I never thought anybody would ever want to see what Ron eats today. But I mean, look at that. Really, comment on that, share it. I mean, I can't believe it how this came out really super good. And you know, and like I said, blueberries are the perfect oxidization. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that word right, but it's great to have on keto for you know, for a morning treat with maybe a plain yogurt or something like that. And I do buy the plain yogurts from Ratio, I believe it is, RATIO, and I bought a bunch of them today at Market Basket. But yeah, but I'm gonna let you guys go. Be watching for this video, and if you're not doing anything Saturday afternoon, be watching for Steffi's video, for the Incredible Shrinking Steffi and the Shrinkables, and the Q&A that we're going to have. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, Lovin Keto, Ron's Weight Loss Journey. And yeah, so I'm down a significant amount of pounds, and I feel dynamite. And you know, I'll let you guys go. What can I say? Have a great day, guys. Now I got to go make a cup of coffee. Want to enjoy my little treat this afternoon. The rest of it's going to get put a cover on it, and I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. And oh, you know what would be really great with this, guys? I just thought of this idea. I think Mia was asking me a while back ago, do I miss certain treats like ice cream? Yes and no. You can have ice cream on keto. You just have to have keto approved ice cream. So I'm thinking that would really be good with this right now. How about a nice big scoop of vanilla ice cream on the top of it? Maybe some chocolate sugar-free syrup on top of it. Now you're talking my language. But anyways, I'll let you guys go. Enjoy your day, and stay safe, stay healthy. And my hearts and prayers go out to the officers that we had that funeral today on Channel 5 and the other stations. But the rule of thumb is when you see somebody like that pulled over, respect them, pull over to the left-hand side of the lane and slow down and pay attention to driving, because that shouldn't have happened. But I just thought that when that happened, that God must have needed an angel and took her, and it's just too bad. But that's going to be hard on the family going forward. But anyways, enjoy your day, guys. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Ron's Weight Loss Journey, Lovin Keto.